course, the entire rejig at the Godrej Group. The 127-year-old group has gone through a bit of a restructuring, and the clarity has emerged at least as to what the negotiation was. But it seems like the street is reacting negatively when it comes to both the stocks of Godrej Industries and Properties. What's the reason for the negative reaction on Properties? What's the concern that is ailing the stock and that shareholders are worried about? My colleague Snehi has been working her phones to get the view from the analysts as well. Snehi, tell us what are the various concerns they are highlighting now?
Well, yes, a lot of concerns coming in, especially for Godrej Properties. Let's take a look at them one at a time. Now, as part of the resolution that we are seeing amid the Godrej family, the entire land bank in Vikhroli, which is a 3,000-acre land bank, will now go to Godrej And Boyce, which is owned by Jamshyd and Smita Godrej. This no longer belongs to Godrej Property. What's key to note is that earlier also this land did not belong to Godrej Properties. They just had cross holdings in this land. Initially also this land belonged to Godrej And Boyce, and in terms of the agreement that both of these groups had with each other before the split, any property or any development that was developed on this 3,000-acre land parcel in Vikhroli, 70% of that revenue would go to Godrej Properties and only 30% used to go to Godrej And Boyce. Now, this was also their model for the Taj Trees Hotel that had recently come up on this land parcel. And remember, earlier also for this hotel, Godrej Properties had bought some land from Godrej And Boyce for this deal, which has now gone back to Godrej And Boyce without any consideration. Post the resolution, Godrej And Boyce now independently holds this entire land parcel in Vikhroli. Now these two parties have signed an MOU, wherein this MOU now drops Godrej Properties from a joint development agreement down to just a development manager, which means that entire earlier 70% revenue share they were getting has now only been dropped to 10%, and the remaining 90% now goes to Godrej And Boyce. So that is one of the key reasons why the stock is taking a tumble in today's trading session. This also, now any development that will happen on this Vikhroli land will also happen at the discretion of Godrej And Boyce. As in when GNB want to develop any property over there, they will approach Godrej Properties, and for this Godrej Properties will only get 10%. The other factors that are ailing the stock is that all other businesses that have come to Godrej Industries after the split, all the listed entities have a non-compete clause with Godrej And Boyce, wherein GNB cannot foray into similar businesses for the next 6 years, and even after that both the businesses can foray into similar businesses with each other not under the Godrej brand, that is. Now, however, this real estate business, which is Godrej Properties, does not come with a non-compete clause, which means both parties, GPL as well as GNB, are free and independent to pursue their own real estate properties and developments. Even at present, there is no non-compete or clause that stops this from happening. Post the resolution, any anticipation of Godrej Properties getting any part of the property or of the land bank in Vikhroli, or getting it at a better rate, or the revenue consideration to go up from 10%, all of these anticipations have been put to rest, which is also another negative factor that's coming in for the stock today. And the deal also rules out any potential value unlocking that this Vikhroli land had for Godrej Properties. So for all of those reasons, Godrej Properties is taking a tumble in today's trading session.
Okay, point taken. Thanks so much, Snehi, for making time and speaking with us about why actually Godrej Properties is reacting negatively.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.